This is T Spilling TV. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Today we are talking about a man stabbed and killed his wife. Stabbed and killed his wife. They had got a call that a man had stabbed and killed his wife. And they came to the scene. The man was covered in blood. They said the kids was running down the street trying to get help. The man came out the house when police and stuff came. He came out the house in blood, and the police were trying to get him to put the knife and stuff down and things in that nature, and he was coming towards them. They were telling him to stop, stop where he at, and he wants to come towards them. So they had to kill him. They had to kill him. So they had, he dead now, and the man, the husband killed his wife. I don't know what happened, what led up to that. But I feel like in this day of time, you guys, you just never know. An argument can turn to deadly. An argument can turn deadly. Deadly. Okay? Like, I mean, it get crazy, okay? It's been getting crazy in this day of time. I know this not nothing new, but it's a lot of this been going on. A lot of killing been going on. A lot of kids killing their mama. A lot of mamas killing the kids. A lot of husbands killing the wives, and a lot of wives killing the husband. A lot of girlfriends is killing the boyfriends. A lot of boyfriends are killing the girlfriends. It's been going heck wow, you guys. Like I always say, the enemy is busy, and he don't care who be busy on. He will use any and everybody if they allow him to use them. He can't use you if you're not allowing him to use. No, let him use you. Um, and so you guys, we're gonna get into this. We're gonna get into this because this is crazy. Wow.
We begin at noon with breaking news. Grief and shock is rocking a High Point neighborhood. Investigators say a husband and wife are now dead, and the man was shot and killed by police after allegedly charging at them with a knife. Moments later, officers found his wife severely stabbed. Our Aaron Burnett has been following this breaking news extensively for us. Aaron, walk us through what police say happened here.
Hey, Lindsay. High Point police say that this all started when a neighbor called 911 on Sunday night, and a neighbor told me that two kids ran from this home behind me here on Jamesford Drive and told them that their dad was stabbing their mom with a knife. Now, police arrived to the house around 8 p.m. and found a man covered in blood who was armed.
God, that is crazy for a kid to run down the street and to say their dad is stabbing their mother. They dad is stabbing their mother. That got to be the most craziest thing that a kid can ever see or imagine, that what's going on and what's happening. And I'm quite sure they seen because they knew what was going on. That the daddy was stabbing the mother. Oh my goodness, them kids gonna need counseling. They're gonna need counseling, y'all. Pray for them kids and pray for that woman who had passed away, and that man that passed away as well. Even though he did this to this woman, his wife. Lord Jesus, help.
With a knife. Officers say they tried to get that man to stop advancing towards them multiple times, but he did not, which is what led two officers to fire shots at this man. He died at the scene, and as officers were checking the home, they found a woman who was suffering from stab wounds. She was also pronounced dead a little bit later, and High Point police are now investigating this incident as a homicide, and the State Bureau of Investigation is reviewing the officer-involved shooting portion of this situation. But we were able to speak with the High Point Police Chief Curtis Cheeks about the prevalence of domestic violence in the Triad right now. Take a listen.
Domestic incidents can often be volatile, and you just don't know, what's going on inside of a household. That's one of the reasons why, again, we make an emphasis to make sure people understand the resources that are available here in this community.
Now, the chief says no officers were injured in this situation, but 4 officers have been placed on administrative paid leave, which is, he tells us, is protocol in a situation like this. Now, if you know someone or you yourself are experiencing domestic violence, we do have some resources on our website that you can use, WXII12.com. But for now, live in High Point, I'm Erin Burnett, WXII.
That's the end of that clip, you guys. But that is crazy, you guys. That is crazy work. Okay, the enemy is busy. Oh, he is busy. And the policemen, they be scared for their life too, because guess what? They warned him to stop where he was, and he was still coming towards them with the knife, because he was gonna get one of them too. And they got to do whatever they got to do, because their life is in danger. If they telling you to stop where you at or lay down on the ground, put the knife down on the ground and lay down on the ground. If you don't do that and you coming towards them like they ain't talking, of course they're gonna shoot you. Why would they come close to you? Why would they come close to you? Because they're gonna get the same thing. Because they got a family that they have to go to every day, just like anybody else. You guys, they people just like us. They just a policeman. Um, they want their life just like anybody else. And these policemen go through a whole lot, you guys. They go through a whole lot. You got some bad policemen and you got some good policemen, okay? And they be wanting their life. But I just feel for those kids, you guys, as the kids have to go through this. The kids gonna need counseling after this, knowing that their mama passed away just a little later, at the hospital, I guess. But the daddy died on the scene because the police killed him because he was trying to come towards them with the knife after they told him to stop where he at or lay down, whatever the case might have been. But he still wanted to continue to do what he wanted to do. Maybe he wanted that. That's probably why I think that he didn't lay down or or then stop trying to come towards them because he wanted them to kill him because he already killed the mama, his wife. And now the kids gotta live without the mama and the daddy, you guys. Now a relative gonna have to, take them in and take care of them because the mama or the daddy's not here anymore. This is crazy, you guys. And now they got to live with either I don't know, they seen it happening, or they heard it, heard something going on. The mama hollering and or saying stop stabbing me or whatever the case might have been. I don't know. Or they just seen it and they just ran out the house. They probably seen it and ran out the house or heard the mama hollering or something. And that's when the neighbor called the police and police arrived and the man came out the house full of blood. The police told him to get down. He kept walking towards them. He had a knife in his hand and the police shot him down. So that is where it's at right now. You guys, I just hate this happen because the enemy is busy, you guys, and I will never stop saying this. The enemy is busy, and he don't care who he be busy in, and people allow him to be busy in them. Yes, you guys, this is crazy. I just hate this happen, and I hate running across stuff like this, but this open awareness of this is life, and this open awareness to our eyes that we seeing out of, and what we hearing out of. So, you guys, this is crazy. This is crazy, and this can happen to anybody home, and like that policeman man was saying that we don't know what's going on in somebody's home. We do not. We can ride past a neighborhood or be in our own neighborhood and not knowing what's going on in that home, in somebody's home. Because guess what? That's not our business what's going on in somebody else's home. But stuff can be going on in somebody's home, you guys. That could be really, really going. I mean, stuff can be really, really going crazy, and nobody even knows. But the family members of somewhere of what's been going on and stuff like that, or what could be happening. Or sometimes family members don't know because some people don't put they family members in their business. But sometimes it's good to put your family members in your business. Business that I'm talking about a little bit of it because so they can know somewhere of something that could have been why this happened and things in that nature. You got that's what I'm saying. Now I ain't saying you gotta put your family member in everything what's going on in your life or your business and all that. But I'm saying certain things need to be talked about with certain people in your family, not everybody, but a certain person that you really, really uh respects and they respect you and you know things in that nature that you can tell these things too. But on that note, you guys, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe and comment. Hit the notification bell so y'all can be notified, you guys. And I'll see y'all on the next video, you guys. And let me know in the comments how y'all feel about this and what y'all think about this, okay? All right.